I'm going to show you an untapped way to make money online. This is brand new to my channel, and you can do this even if you're a beginner. Now, these are some of the results from people that have tried my other methods in the past. Right here, you can see that they have actually earned something. And in this tutorial, I'm going to take you through everything you need to know. There's two ways to do this. There's a slow and fast way. I'm going to show you both. And then we're going to go ahead and uncover every single step that you need to take with this. And we're not going to leave any stone unturned. I'm going to show you exactly how this untapped method works. More importantly, I'm actually going to give you a secret tool that you can use to actually make this quicker. It's insane what this will do to help us with this method. So this is what you're going to learn in this tutorial, a brand new untapped method to make money online. This is good for beginners and advanced people as well. And we're going to be doing this step by step. And I'm going to give you the tools you need to speed this up. So let's get started. And I'm going to show you how to make money online using this brand new untapped method. All right, guys, I'm super excited for this method. I haven't really been this excited for something online for quite some time. So you're going to want to stay tuned, and I'm going to break all of this down for you. Now, there's a famous quote from Rick Ross, is that he never leaves money on the table. This is Rick Ross, the rapper. And this rings true to this method, and I'll explain to you in a second why that's true in this method. It's quite important to understand. So we are tapping into a new way to make money online, and there's two ways to do this. There is a slow way and a fast way. So I'm going to show you both ways in this video. Now, to do this, you are going to need a free extension on Chrome I'm using, and there should be some for other browsers as well. It's called harper.ai. So go and install this. We're going to be using this in this method. So now what we're going to do is we're going to break down each single step in this video and what you actually need to do. But first of all, we need to talk about two types of YouTubers, and this is what we're going to be diving into and how we can make money with this. And this is where this Rick Ross quote comes into play. So if you look at this YouTube channel here, this lady has a ton of links in her description. She usually has like 10, but you'll see that she's got a ton of links. She's not leaving any money on the table. She is collecting leads. She is selling a product. She has a link to a community. She's making money. She's not leaving a cent on the table. If we go to this channel right here, all they have is a link to a group, and that's it. This channel right here with 90,000 subscribers is leaving money on the table. A ton of money on the table, and they get quite a lot of views as well. So how can we make money from this? How can we start our own business making money from this? And here's another example here as well. This is another lady here. She has tons of links in her videos, but she also has a shop linked on YouTube where she can actually sell her products as well. And then here is another lady. This is her store from her YouTube channel where she sells books that she's generated with AI. So we're going to use this for our example in this video, and I'll explain to you this whole concept. So please pay attention, because this could make you money if you follow these instructions, okay? The first step is we need to find prospects, okay? We basically need to go to YouTube. We need to find YouTube channels that are leaving money on the table, okay? Now, there's two ways that we can do this. I'll show you the faster way soon. But let's just take, I don't know, go to what's kind of like a popular niche right now. Let's say AI agents, okay? Now, I'm just doing this on the fly. I've done no pre-stuff for this video because I want to go through and see. Now, this might be a harder niche because I do know that a lot of these guys actually do very well with optimizing their stuff. But to find prospects, all we simply do is put in a keyword, we go through and we find videos where they don't have basically any links to anything. Now, I'm going to show you a faster way to do this soon. Don't worry, but that's what you want to do, okay? Now, I'm not going to go through every single video here because in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how these channels can actually make more money. So here's one here. He basically links to an automation, and then he links to he'll probably get an affiliate offer, and then he has something here. You could potentially look into this one because he could be making more. He could be collecting more leads, etc. Actually, what I'll do is I'll show you a faster way to do this right now, okay? and then we can move on to the next step. Now, this is something you can use. I'll show you how to get access at the end of this video. You can pretty much put in any niche, like fitness, for example, and go analyze niche. So this is the fastest way to find these prospects. And what this does is this has been programmed to discover monetization opportunities. It goes through and it will analyze videos that don't have links in the description. So this one has no link. This one has no link. This one has no link. And we can go and view this and we can see their description here. More importantly, we can watch this video and then we can see if they have any links, and they don't. So this is a prospect that we could potentially go and contact, okay? In fact, what we'll do is we'll actually use this video for an example and this channel here. Sorry, this channel. So we'll click on this channel here, and then we'll use this one as an example as well. So now we'll move on to the next step. But you can use this tool to make it much quicker to find prospects, okay? Now, keep in mind, this does not find any information, personal information. All it does is it goes through and finds descriptions that don't have links in it. Like here we go. We just did it again, okay? And you'll be surprised at how many people don't have links. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to do the next step. We've found some prospects. We're going to now use AI to analyze. What does that mean? Let me show you. I'm just going to get rid of some tabs. Make sure you have this here. Now, we're going to do it on this one first, and then we're going to do it on this one. Remember, these videos don't have any links. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to here, and we're going to go to extensions, and I'm going to say, what is this channel about? It's going to tell me what this YouTube channel is about, okay? And then what we can now do is I can say, all right, give me some ideas for an ebook this channel could promote to collect leads. This is what we're trying to do. So now this AI tool has basically given us all of these ideas. So now I can say to this, and this is how crazy this gets, by the way, is it's given us ideas. So I'm just going to say AI guided investment strategies. We'll just say that. Now, you can use this to write a book, or you can use something else to write a book, a better tool, which I would recommend. But I'm going to say write an ebook. I'll say write a detailed ebook about that. Now, keep in mind, okay, this is not an ebook creator, but it will do a pretty good job, as you can see in this video. But there are better tools out there. But at the same time, all we're doing is the whole point of this is to collect leads. So it's a free book anyway. We're not going to be charging. They're not going to be charging for it. Okay. So that's it. I just showed you how to analyze. Let's do the same here real quick. We'll go to videos, make sure we go to videos, go to here, we go to Harper, we go, what is this channel about? It's going to go ahead and do this again. And then I'm going to say, give me some ebook ideas to collect leads. And you would do the same thing as I just showed you. So now we have some information and some offers that we could potentially give to these people. Now, the next step is quite important. We need to basically, well, okay, sorry, I just did that step. I always do this in my videos, use AI to craft an offer. So what we do is we basically use AI to craft an offer that we can then now contact these people, and we can go ahead and we can say, hey, this is what we can offer you. So I hope you understand kind of how that works. So now we need to do prospect that offer. But what I do want to talk to you about is the sky is the limit. We can offer multiple services to these people. So what we'll do is we'll talk about exactly what we're doing here first, and then we'll dive into some of the other offers. The next step is we need to actually contact these people, okay? Now, to contact these people, there's a few ways you can do it, okay? But I'm not really going to get into that because that's something you can do. You can go to these channels and you click on more, and then you can go to view email address. And you can do the same here by clicking on more, and you'll probably find their email information. All right, guys, to keep this video super simple and on the topic, I'm just going to add in a couple more things here on what we can do. So let's just stick to one channel here. Let's just say we want to prospect to this channel and offer him more monetization options. What we're going to do is we're going to offer him, we're going to pretend we're sending an email, and I'll give you the tools to do that in a second. We're going to offer him a book, a free book where he can, like, basically when people go to that page, they put in their email and he gets a lead. But we're also going to say to them, well, you can actually create a store with some paid books, and then you can actually link that under all of your videos. So let's just put this into kind of on paper here. So we're going to offer a lead magnet, and to create a simple store they can use to connect to YouTube. Okay. So that's what we're going to offer. Now, the sky's the limit with this, and I'm going to talk about this in a second. And we don't actually have to do the work ourselves. We can outsource all of the work, which is crazy. But we now need to get their attention. So how do we actually do that? This is an email generator that you can use. I have created this email generator. Now, I've created this based on specific copywriting frameworks. Now, keep in mind, I've been online for many years. I've made quite a lot of money. And these frameworks are what works. This is what makes this so powerful. And then down below, we have an email rating score with a spam check and everything. Now, we are changing this soon to make some of this stuff optional because you don't always need to put information in here. But we do right now because this is what's being developed. And I'm going to fix that. So this is what we do. We have this company here, and we want to offer them an ebook. Now, we created that ebook, I think, right here. Yep, so we've already created the ebook, and we're going to offer him two things, leads and ebook. Now, outreach is kind of tricky. You always want to keep it short and sweet so you can get a response. So you don't really want to offer straight. So you don't really want to tell them straight up what you're going to offer. So this is where it gets really, really tricky. So we're just going to say the industry is YouTube make money online niche. Our target audience is, we'll just say, is going to be YouTube channel owner. And what service do we offer? So what we're going to say is we offer a service to help channels make more money, or will help channels dive into more monetization options. So we help channels get more monetization options. Now, you don't, the thing is, you don't want to, this is the thing. You don't want to go ahead and say, oh, we can help you make more money, because what's going to happen is you're basically just going to get put in the spam thing. You're not going to get into the inbox. So what is our desire is to help YouTube channels activate more monetization options. Now, I've done this on the fly, so just remember, you want to put more information. It depends on your specific channel. Maybe you can even put the channel in here, and you can also put in a custom prompt. Now, this is optional. Add any specific instructions or detail you'd like the AI to include in the email. We're going to actually just leave this. Well, actually, let's just put in a random prompt, okay? I'm reaching out to a specific YouTube channel. I want to craft the email to get a response. I don't want to offer my exact service right away. So I don't want to go and say, hey, we can help you get leads and make your store, because that's, you want a response. You want them to be interested in what you have to offer. So now we use what's called a custom framework. We can do attention, interest, desire, and action. We can do problem, agitation, solution. We can do setup, realization, action, and invitation, story, insight, bridge phase. What we're going to do is we're going to do problem, agitation, and solution. So the problem, we can actually say that the problem is the YouTube channel could unlock more ways to monetize. So now we're going to let that run, and you can do a professional, casual. We'll do a casual tone here. Now, if you want to get this specific stuff, these tools, I'll leave a link in the description, and we have them in my group. So what this is basically done. Now, keep in mind, this is just a tool, okay? So an AI tool. There's a few things you can do with this. There's a chat AI email assistant that you can use to edit the email, okay? There is a spam checker, which you can go over, but this is pretty cool because you can edit the email, but we're not going to use that right now. There is a email scoring system. Now, it does say no subject line found. Do not worry about that. That's just a glitch. The subject line is actually in here. We need to do a separate thing for that. But it also gives you some things, like it's got some personalization, it's got some persuasion, it's got clarity. So it gives you some options, and this is good for people that have no idea how to craft an email. So let me just go through this. I kind of know what I would need to change. I hope this email finds you well. I've been checking out, and I have some, and I see the potential. So what I would take out is, I hope this email finds you well. Who cares about that? I've been checking out your channel. So you'll put your channel in there, and I see the potential for even greater success. I would say for greater monetization options. However, I noticed that there might be some untapped. Oh no, that's pretty good. Options just waiting for you to explore. The problem is, many YouTube creators don't realize that there are several ways to increase their revenue streams beyond the traditional ad revenue. This could lead to frustration when you see others thriving while you're stuck in the same spot. I'm going to just delete that, because that's not really something that, because if these guys don't actually already, like if they see other people making money, they probably already know how they're doing it. Imagine the impact of your channel if you could activate those additional monetization options. It could mean more income and less stress. So we're just going to say more income. We're going to take out the less stress part. But without the right strategies in place, that potential can easily remain out of reach. I'd love to chat about some insights and strategies. So that's pretty good. I've edited it a little bit. We can now use this email to go and send it out to that person. So this person or whatever. Now what happens next? You're either going to get, so you could use this to like edit this. You're either not going to get a response, or you're going to get a response. If you get a response, you then respond back with your services, and what you can do, you can send some examples. Now, what I want to do as well is talk about the different types of offers you can do, and then how we'll get rid of all this, and then how you can outsource it. You can offer landing page to collect emails, offer advertising for the offers, offer email automation setups, offer YouTube consultation, offer store setup to link to YouTube with the books, okay? You can do this by going to Upwork, and you can find people who will do this stuff for you. You can go to Fiverr. On Fiverr, there's people that will create things for you. So this guy will do email setup. If we put in Shopify store, people will set up the store for you. So you don't actually have to have the skill to do this. You can pay people to do it for you, right? So this guy will design a Shopify e-commerce store for 200 New Zealand dollars. It's around about 80 US dollars. This guy will do it for whatever. But you simply just put a pricing structure in place. You say, hey, you give me $2,000. I'll set up a store for you. I will tell you how to link it to your YouTube channel. And I'll also create all the books for you. So simple to do, right? It's so easy to do. So the point is, find the prospects. You can use our tools, which this one here, find the prospects, offer them a solution, which is more monetization options. And these are the types of things you can offer. You send out an email that gets their attention. On the second email, what you want to do is you want to then offer your services to these people. Okay, it can be all types of services. So what I want you to do now is actually take some action on this. Here's like one of the stores that this lady created. You can go check this out. But you can also come into my group here and we have all the tools that you need to do this. So I'm going to add in that YouTube one as well. And if you want more advanced stuff on this, come and join my group because there's more stuff to this, but I can't do it all in a whole YouTube video because there's stuff that you might need. There's questions that you might have. So you can come and join my group. We currently have a 7-day trial. You can get access to all the tools mentioned in this video and access to me and access to more trainings in here. So click the link below to do that. But that is the method. Find prospects with this, outreach, generate emails, get their attention, offer services you can pay other people to actually create. So you don't even have to actually create any of the content, and you can use AI to do it as well. I'll see you guys in the next video.